business planning and entrepreneurship management. We have covered few topics already over here. Now, moving ahead, we will see or we will discuss the next topic. All these topics have been covered. Functions. This was a earlier topic. In the earlier lecture, we had discussed about the different functions of an entrepreneur. Now, need and importance of entrepreneurship development. Need or importance of entrepreneurship development. Why do we need this uh, entrepreneurship, or why do we need entrepreneurs in a country? What are the benefits a country is having because of this entrepreneurship? Now, what happens is that when a country needs to develop, or in the economic development of a country or of any region you take within the country, entrepreneur plays a major role over here. They provide so many inputs because they are organized and they provide systematic development for the country. It is a part of industrialization of the country, and it is also a solution to unemployment problem, because we know in a country where population is increasing day by day, unemployment is of course a major issue. But entrepreneurship to an extent helps to solve this issue. Now, what is this entrepreneurial development? The main objective is to actually motivate a person for this career, for starting their own business, and make that person capable of finding the opportunities to successfully run the enterprise. And if one entrepreneur is becoming successful, definitely that will give motivation to many other youngsters also. And he or she can actually guide other people on how to start their own enterprise. And in that way, we can say that entrepreneurs are actually an agent or catalyst, we can say, supporting people who help in developing industry and economic progress. And India also, the things are not at all different. There is an important role played by identifying and promoting entrepreneurs. So there is always some kind of change required in the society. And we know that this economic development happens by employing the resources in a better way. We have already seen the factors of production, mobilizing factors of production. So the entrepreneur, when he is starting his work, just imagine so many other people associated with him are also getting job. So whether it is any kind of economy, be it a socialist economy, capitalist economy, or any type of economy, we can see that entrepreneurs have great importance. They help in profit maximization. Of course, they will definitely look into their profit, their wealth increase, etc. But at the same time, it is also important for the development of a country. Now, when we look into the points, here you can see some points are mentioned over here. So let's see these points. Boost economic activities, capital formation, provides balanced development, contribution to economic development, improved standard of living, establishing new enterprise, ensures higher investment, earning foreign exchange, it adds to the revenue, generates employment, increasing the export trade, consumer benefit, helps in increasing the productivity and bringing government revenue or adding to the government revenue. So in the textbook, you can see need and importance are given as separate topics, but both are combined. I have combined both the topics together because more or less the points are the same. So first you see boost economic activities. Entrepreneurship is an economic activity. It involves making money and developing backward areas. It is a responsibility of the entrepreneur to create employment opportunities, to develop backward area, to improve standard of living of the people. So by so many such economic activities are happening. So we can say that entrepreneurship is actually boosting the economic activity. Boosting means it is increasing the economic activity of a country. Then capital formation. Entrepreneurs actually bring together the idle resources or idle savings, we can say. And when people are investing, such investments result in the formation of capital. And when there is increasing rate of capital formation, very fastly the economy will be developing. Providing balanced development. Many times we can see that entrepreneurs, they set up industries not only in the urban areas or city areas, they also enter into or they also venture into rural areas. So when they are entering into rural areas, what happens? It actually helps to bring balanced development. There in the rural areas also, there would be employment opportunities. Then, of course, we know they contribute to the economic development of a country, where especially in India we have a mixed policy. Mixed policy in the sense we have both private sector and public sector. Both are coexisting in our country. So these entrepreneurs help in making optimum use of the available resources for contributing to economic development. Improved standard of living. Since the entrepreneurs are always keeping the economic activities moving, their activities are actually bringing, or we can say pushing more money into the economy. And then because of this, purchasing power of the people also will increase. They will be able to spend more money. Then establishing new enterprise. An entrepreneur, we know, converts an idea into reality. So many times we can see that he discovers new opportunities, new business opportunities, new promising business opportunities. He conducts market survey. He undertakes feasibility studies. He will raise the fund, and accordingly he will be running a business, starting a business and running the business. Ensuring higher investment. We know that every entrepreneur does the business for making profit. So this profit, when it comes to the organization, it is actually moving again. There is a kind of recycling happening. And when there are more and more profits, they will be thinking of expanding their business, and they will also invest elsewhere. So more and more money will be flowing in the market. It also helps to earn foreign exchange. Foreign exchange, especially when they are specializing in overseas transactions. Overseas transactions means we can say beyond the country. That is, when they are dealing with foreign transactions, they bring much needed foreign investment to the company and country, and also it will help to earn the goodwill. Many times we can see that many of our local items like local handicraft items and all are quite popular in the foreign countries. So because of this export, when the export is increasing, export means when we are sending goods, or when we are doing business with the outside country, when we are sending our goods outside, that will bring foreign exchange. It will add to the revenue in the form of various taxes. It will help to generate employment, as we have already seen. Generating employment means very important thing, because it is actually helping in improving the standard of living of the youngsters also. Then we can say that they generate employment either through self-employment or even through indirect employment by setting up large and small businesses. Then consumer benefit. Consumers are also getting benefit because of these entrepreneurs. They get to enjoy new and better type of goods and services. So they become more and more inclined to buy such type of product when they are getting better products. Increase in productivity. An entrepreneur, because of his innovative and creative quality, we have already seen the qualities earlier. Because of these qualities, an entrepreneur can coordinate various factors of production and select the best combination of factors. And because of such quick, rapid decision making and overall efficiency, the productivity of the company also will increase. Government revenue. Another important reason why entrepreneurship should be there in an economy is government revenue, because the entrepreneurs generate revenue for the government by way of paying taxes, different types of taxes. This is a very important source of income for the government as well. So these are the different points which are coming under need and importance of entrepreneurship development. Why we need entrepreneurs in a country. These are the different reasons for that. Now, moving to the next topic. Here you can see this is another term which you can see. Entrepreneurship. Who is an entrepreneur, or what is this entrepreneurship? So, entrepreneurship क्या होता है? It is actually an act of being an entrepreneur. It is a process of being an entrepreneur, we can say. That is, an entrepreneurship refers to the process of creating a new enterprise and bearing the risk with a view to making the profit. So, entrepreneurship is something, or we can say it is an act of being an entrepreneur, like leadership, like that. So, entrepreneurship, that it is a process, it is a total process, combined process of creating a new enterprise and bearing any of the risk with the view of making profit. So here in this slide, you can see the concept, the model of entrepreneurship. The person should be there should be an individual, or it could be a group of individuals. There should be some kind of task involved over here. It is associated with the environment, micro and macro environment. And then along with that, the organization is getting developed. So it's a complete process of, we can say, making of an entrepreneur. Now, as I told you, this is the process of creating an entrepreneur. It is in fact creating wealth by bringing together various resources in order to start and operate an enterprise. Many times we can see that this term, entrepreneurship and entrepreneur, these are used simultaneously also. Simultaneously means these are used together also. But it is related. It is very much connected, but these two are different. These two are different in the sense entrepreneur is a person and entrepreneurship is a process which an entrepreneur is taking or undertaking. For example, we can say, as I told you, entrepreneur is a person, entrepreneurship is the process. Entrepreneur is the organizer and entrepreneurship is the organization. He is the visualizer and entrepreneurship is the vision which he is having. He is the leader. Entrepreneurship is having the leadership. Entrepreneur is a planner and the क्या plan कर रहे, that is entrepreneurship. Motivator, motivation. Entrepreneur is a risk taker or a risk bearer. We have already seen. He is a risk taker. And what risk he is taking, that is entrepreneurship. Administrator. Entrepreneur is an administrator. And what type of administration work he is undertaking, that is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur is again a decision maker. This is also we have seen. He's a decision maker. And what type of decision he is taking, that is entrepreneurship. So basically we can say that entrepreneurship is an act of being an entrepreneur. It is a process of creating a new enterprise and bearing the risk with the view of making the profit. So he undertakes his own, or he establishes his own enterprise and he creates this enterprise for making profit. Now one or two definitions you have to actually remember over here. I'll explain one definition over here. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is the purposeful activity of an individual or a group of associated individuals undertaken to initiate, maintain, or aggrandize profit by production and distribution of economic goods and services. The same thing, whatever I have told now, it is given here. The same thing, that is, we can say that this definition has been explained. As I told you, it is a purposeful activity. Purposeful activity means which is done for some kind of objective behind that, some kind of aim behind that. There is some purpose behind that, reason behind that. And this is undertaken by an individual, or we also know that it can be a group of associated individuals also. And they initiate, they maintain, they aggrandize profit. Aggrandize means they increase the profit or increase the wealth. Aggrandize profit by production or distribution of economic goods and services. I told you earlier, it could be even a service. Need not necessarily always, an entrepreneur need not always undertake a product. It could also be a service. So I think this much of this topic is clear for you all.